What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Let's start with the honorable mentions. First, I have Hayden Birdsong for this kick change. You can see here that spiked middle finger on the baseball. It's a pretty big spike, too. And this is the new hot changeup. He had 6 Ks in 4 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. Next, I have Daniel Palencia for these heaters. Then I have Charlie Morton for these wicked curveballs. This one is over 3,300 RPMs. Yep, old Charlie's still spinning it. He had 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. And lastly, Justin Martinez for this splitter. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. Number 5, Felix Bautista for this splitter and overpowering fastball. And number 4, Chad Patrick for these cutters. And these are wicked. Gets a sword on this one. He had 6 Ks in 4 2/3 scoreless innings. At number 3, Ryan Yarbrough for this sweeper and also painting with this. He had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 hits and 1 run. At number 2, Garrett Crochet for these wicked sweepers. Nasty cutter. Here's an overlay of his fastball and cutter. You can see why that cutter is so dangerous for hitters. He had 11 strikeouts in 6 2/3 innings, giving up only 2 runs. And did he win yesterday, Will?
No.
And at number 1, Yoshinobu Yamamoto for this at-bat against Stephen Kwan, where he dissects him with 3 consecutive pitches. And I want to break this down because we have the pitching genius versus the contact king, and this is a checkmate in 3 pitches. First, we have a fastball that Kwan could do damage on, but Stephen Kwan is a notorious non-swinger on first pitches, especially when he's never faced Yamamoto before and in the first at-bat of a game. He's only swung 4 times, as you can see here. And he's not gotten a hit all year on the first pitch of a game. So he was taken. Yamamoto took advantage of it. And you know that Kwan had a plan going into this at-bat, because here's Tanner Bybee talking about the brilliance of Stephen Kwan.
I mean, he has a plan and he sticks to it and he adjusts when he needs to. And he's just has such a high baseball IQ. I mean, you see it in the box, you see it in the field. I mean, he's a smart baseball player and he knows how to make adjustments. And those guys that make adjustments are usually the ones that are really successful.
On the second pitch, Yamamoto throws his unique yo-yo curveball, perfectly placed. You cannot throw a curveball better placed in the zone, right on the bottom rail. It may have surprised Kwan and at least changed his eye level here because he's seeing something different. And it also gives Kwan something to think about, like Yamamoto has this in his back pocket. And then third pitch, Yamamoto throws his best pitch, a splitter exactly where he wants it. I mean, look at Smith's target here. This ball is right there. And it is perfectly tunneled with that first pitch fastball that Kwan probably could have done damage on. You can see in this overlay here, they track perfectly to the plate, and that splitter dives to the dirt. A perfect sequence by Yoshinobu Yamamoto to take down one of the best contact hitters in the game. Later in the game, Yamamoto almost did the same thing to Kwan again, where he K'd him again on a splitter. And here's an overlay of his fastball and splitter from that at-bat. Yamamoto showed off his vast array of pitches with curveballs, splitters, and heaters. He ended up with 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs on 3 hits. He also made this fantastic play on this bunt. Do not ever say that pitchers aren't athletes. We've proven it over and over again. They are. Now on to Ninja Notes. Kadir Montero had 3 Ks in 5 scoreless innings, giving up 1 hit. Jamison Tyone had these sweepers and had 7 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 run. Kevin Gausman had 6 Ks in 8 innings, giving up 1 run, and had these wicked splitters. Faced Jacob deGrom, who had 0 Ks for the first time in his career. And why did he do this, Will? Because I picked him in my K-prop parlay. That's why. Adrian Hauser had 6 Ks in 6 scoreless innings. He faced Clay Holmes, who had 3 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, gave up 1 run. Zach Littell had 4 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run. Faced Chris Paddock, who had 5 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Ryan Nelson looked really good yesterday with 4 Ks in 6 2/3 scoreless innings. And I love this called strike against O'Neal Cruz. I mean, what is the Ripper doing here? This is absolutely absurd. The dude is 6'7", and his pitch is like at his ankles. I don't think this is a strike against Jose Altuve. And if you can read minds, you surely can read O'Neal Cruz's mind about what he wants to do to Ripper. And lastly, Ryan Weathers had 6 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up no earned runs, and he looked really solid too.
Ninja, we're kicking things off today with the long dong of the day, and it's a Neto nuke into the grassy knoll of Anaheim, 440. Neto's putting together a nice little season, Ninja, helping the Angels kind of do what they normally do, stick around 500, eventually fall off a cliff. But next, a little more housekeeping. We're saying so long to his show dong. Shohei shows Williams on the first pitch of the game why they call him the Japanese jackhammer. And he also takes...
Who's they? Who is this they that call him that? I'm pretty sure it's just you.
I'm trying to get it to stick, Ninja. You gotta act like it's out there. Then people do it. But the great one takes sole possession of the Major League homer lead here, with this being his 19th.
His 2-strike aura is just...
Oh, yeah.
It's just way up here. I mean, the head shake, pumping up his arm stuff, like, it doesn't get better than that. He did K right after this, but whatever.
We need to both grow our hair out to have exact Shohei replica dues.
I'm fairly sure that is long past me by.
But the dong of the day, Ninja, goes to Manny Machado for mashing this monster moonshot to tie it up in the 8th on the way to a walk-off Padre W. Machado, that's number 348 career for him. It's just a pretty swing to the Padre faithful going absolutely berserk in San Diego. And that's your dong.
And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. Look, I'm not John Boy, but I certainly can read this from Tarek Skubal and the trainer here. Dude will not stop talking about his game the day before. My picks of the day today, I'm going to shake things up. I'm going to try a ladder with Corbin Burns for 6, 7, and 8 Ks. What would your picks of the day be?